Hey, what's up my fellow farmers? It's Naples and welcome back to No Man's Land. So, as you can see, I am just finishing the job of plowing this enormous field over here. We are just working on the final strip and then we are done. So yeah, that's also going to be the plan for today. Well, to start today is getting this field sown with oats. Like we said in the previous episode, we are going to be doing oats. So yeah, we have already done the preparations so far. We can immediately start with the seed drill over here, because the pH is still good, and the nitrogen, well, will be done afterwards. And there we go, we are finished. So just let me show you. Yeah, pH is still good, and nitrogen will be done afterwards, as I said. So we're going to be folding this up and taking it back to the farm. So yeah, unfortunately there is no seeder on sale, and there's also not a viable option to replace the one that we currently have, because yeah, we don't have enough money, because they are rather expensive, and the current seeder that we have is not that small. It is a working width of 6 meters. But yeah, with a field like that, it is rather small, so it would be nice that if we can upgrade it very soon. But unfortunately, not today, at least not yet. Maybe very soon, because yeah, as you can see in the top right, it is currently March. And then you know what will happen next month. That's right, it will be April. And that also means selling the wool, of which we have an extreme amount. You may have seen it already driving over here. There we go, we have oats selected. But yeah, as you can see, it is getting a bit out of hand. It is so much. Double stacked, also double stacked in here. As you can see, we already have 3.25 pallets, so yeah, that is quite a lot. I was also considering building the cow shed. Well, maybe I will do that actually. We don't have any food for the cows just yet. They take hay or total mixed ration, if I'm not mistaken. Am I completely losing my mind right now? Cows. They eat, yeah, TMR, we know. I thought there were 3 types of food that you can give to the cows. But I'm not really sure. Maybe it's only hay and TMR? I don't know. Am I really losing it right now? I think I am. Okay. Can you not give them grass? Cows eat grass. I see it with my own eyes almost every day, so whatever. Let's just, I think I have to make a quick pit stop at the store, because we have completely run out of seed over here. So let's purchase a few bags, since we do have enough money at the moment. Seeds, 8 should be fine. I can take them back later. I mean, we have the flatbed, so that is good. One other thing that I want to mention is I have been talking about a steering wheel also on FS. I haven't mentioned it here as much as I have in the ETS2 videos, but last weekend I had a steering wheel. I purchased one, and oh my god, after one day of testing and trying, I was like, no spank you, that is definitely not for me, at least not the one that I had. The feeling was, well, not good. The steering wheel was grinding a little bit, so that was weird. And also driving with the steering wheel and then controlling the camera with the mouse and having some keybinds on the keyboard, or if you get out of your tractor and walk with the keyboard and switching between that and the steering wheel, yeah, that was a no-go for me. Also the pedals, they were terrible. Well, terrible in a way. They would not stick to the ground, so if I pushed the pedals a bit too hard, then it would slide back. And yeah, that was just very annoying. I didn't even have to push that hard to make them go back, to be honest. Also just pressing down the throttle that made it slide back. So yeah, I had to make too many adjustments over here on my desk, and it was just yeah, a no-go for me at this stage. So maybe in the future, maybe I will try it again. Maybe I need to get a much more expensive steering wheel, because this one was a, well, it's not really cheap, but they call it a medium range, if I'm not mistaken. Not the top spec, but entry level. And well, yeah, maybe I should look into a direct drive wheel or something like that. I don't know. I do want to be playing other games as well. I mean, I'm not just playing driving games, so if I'm playing a shooter, then the steering wheel is pretty much in the way. So yeah, for now it's a no-go. Alright, enough about the steering wheel. We are here at the field, and we're going to be putting in the oats. Since next month we will be making an absolute fortune. I think I am going to build a cow shed, because like I mentioned a few episodes ago, the cow pasture or cow shed will eat up a chunk of this field, this massive field over here. That's because I want to place it over here in this area, and I think it's better to place it before we sow this area, otherwise it would be a waste of seed. There is currently no other way or no other area where we can place the cow shed, unfortunately, and I think it's a good location, to be honest. Which one did we want to buy? These would be nice because they are rather small, but I want my cows to be able to go outside, to be honest. And this one only holds 30, 60, 300. That's a bit much. It's also pretty expensive. In the previous series we had this one, but 240 cows. Yeah, that's a bit of a struggle to maintain. They use quite a lot of food, and then I'm going to be making feed mixture, TMR, I don't know, every damn episode. 1 or 2 maybe. Maybe even more than that. So I think this would be a very, very good location. Like I said, it is going to eat up a chunk of the field, but yeah, that's, there's not much that we can do about that, unfortunately. Well, there is, of course, buying another plot of land and placing it over there, but I want my animals close to the house, close to the main farm, to be honest. No regrets. I've already saved my game, so if I do have regrets, I can always reload the game. So yeah, like I said, it eats up a chunk of the field, but we can just repurpose this land for some generic grass. That is fine. I do have to do some landscaping, I think. Over here it is rather flat, but over here, yeah, we need to do a little bit of landscaping, but that's fine. The soften tool is what we need. And over here, yeah, we can still drive over here with a tractor, so that's good. Over here you have the, what's that called again? The liquid manure. Jesus Christ, I totally lost the word. What is that called? Ah, yes, slurry. Man, it completely escaped my mind. Oh my god. Not that it's a difficult word, but I don't know. I just couldn't remember it. Okay, let's see. Let's just do a little bit of landscaping over here. Nothing too crazy. Just some softening the terrain. Alright, so this is what we have come up with so far. The straight line will continue on like this. Then we will go around this way. I don't know why the grass is doing this over here, by the way. Fading in and out of existence. As you can see, it is very strange. Whatever. We make a bit of a turn over here. And then over here we have a bit of a weird angle. I'm not really sure yet if I'm going to be keeping it. Maybe I will just go in a straight line towards the end and, I don't know, repurpose this area for something else, but I don't know yet. maybe we can extend this field. I just thought of that. And bring it out over here this way and have this be part of this field. That may be even better, but that is something that we will look into later. For now, we do have a lovely cow shed. Can I teleport over there? I can. So over here we're going to be giving them their food, of course. I noticed there was a trigger in here. This is probably for straw. I hope we can place straw bales over there. That would be nice. And, well, this is their area. As you can see, we can dump something in here. Food or straw, I don't know. That means that we need a smaller trailer, smaller tractor, but that's fine. And over here is probably where we're gonna be loading up the milk, I think. Probably, yes. Alright, not bad. Over here will be the slurry, like I mentioned, and over here we can purchase the cows. But I'm not going to be doing that just yet. Or am I? Nah, not yet. First we are going to start on this field. I've mentioned it before and I want to get it done today because it's already past 1, so we gotta hurry. It's a big field and our drill is not extremely big, so let's switch it on and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, well, one thing is for sure, I'm gonna be spending our money that we're gonna be making on the wall definitely on a bigger cedar, because oh boy, this was one hell of a job. I mean, it's fine, it's doable, but yeah, it just takes way too long. Would be nice to have some bigger machinery, of course. And as you can see, we have almost run out of seed. But yeah, luckily we only have this small strip remaining. Final piece and then we are finished. But other than that, yeah, it was pretty smooth sailing. Yeah, it just takes a really long time. And there we go. We are finished. Lift up, turn it off, and we're gonna fold it up as well. And then we're gonna go back to the farm. Well, of course we already are at the farm, but we're gonna be dumping this back in the shed. As you can see, I have created a small path over here, just so that we can get to the cow shed. That is nice, of course. Don't want to be just driving through the grass all the time. It's better to drive through dirt. So this is going back in the shed. I'm definitely going to start the rolling. So this can go over here. Because, yeah, as you can see, it is getting a bit late in the afternoon, so it's gonna be dark very soon. And, well, it is sometimes already difficult to see where we have and haven't been with the rollers during the daytime, so it's gonna be especially tricky in the dark. As you can see, I've cut the corner there of the field a little bit, so I destroyed the crop. That's a bit of a shame. Alright, so here we go. Luckily this is a pretty decent sized roller, so hopefully this will go a little bit faster. Also, besides the small path that I have created, I also did the rest of the landscaping around the area. So we are now, well, good to go, to be honest. All the grass has been put in. And I did a little bit more landscaping, or terraforming I should say. A little softening here and there, but other than that, yeah, I think we are absolutely ready to go with the cows. So that is pretty nice. Finally gonna get some more animals on the farm. Well, we do have quite a lot. I mean, we have 500 chickens and 300 sheep, so yeah, it's not like we're actually struggling for animals. Also, I am definitely not going to be keeping that corner over there in this field, because it was already a pain with the cedar, so yeah, harvesting that will also not be very fun to do, and also not with the rolling. So yeah, we're gonna be forgetting about this corner after this harvest, because yeah, it was pretty annoying, to be honest. I don't know, convert a little bit back to, well, regular land, and like I mentioned before, I may join it with that field over there. There's also a possibility, of course. Alright, there we go. That is one pass. So yeah, this is also not a very fast job. That's due to the extremely slow speed. Yeah, the working width does make up for it a little bit. But yeah, you could see in the time lapse that this is just a yeah, an awkward corner. But yeah, I think that is enough of me talking. I think it's a good time to jump into the next time lapse, get the rolling done, and after that we're gonna be I think we're gonna be doing the nitrogen actually. Yeah, that's the only thing that left that we have to do. I'm not mistaken. Yep. Just needs the rolling and the nitrogen, so that's good. Then we're gonna be doing the... oh shit. Pushing all the wrong buttons over here. We're gonna be doing the rolling, of course. We are already doing that. And then we're gonna be doing the nitrogen. And then we're gonna move on to April. And there we go, already coming up on the final piece to be rolled. So yeah, as you can see, it is getting pretty dark out, so we really gotta hurry up, because otherwise I will not be able to see where we have been with the nitrogen spreading, the solid fertilizer. So yeah, that's also going to be a fun little job. And there we go, finished. Let's fold it up and get it back to the farm. Then we're gonna be grabbing the spreader, like I said, and then we're gonna do the final job for today. So yeah, nitrogen is bad. That is a well-known fact. That's because we haven't done anything with it yet. But that is about to change. As you can see, it has gotten a bit darker because, yeah, I had to take a quick trip to the store and I bought 4 solid fertilizer bags because, yeah, we had almost none in the spreader remaining, and I want to get this job done without any problems. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. I can't see anything. Well, I can see a little bit behind me. I can see there's a texture change, but that is about it. Other than that, I can't really see anything at all. So I think this calls for a quick little jump cut, because yeah, it's not going to be fun for you guys to just watch a screen that is almost pitch black. Yeah, that's challenging. So yeah, it's a shame, but not much I can do about it, unfortunately. So we're gonna be doing a quick little jump cut, and when we come back, this field will probably have germinated, because then we will be in April. So I guess I will see you in a second. Alright, good morning. Welcome in April. Well, good morning. It's almost afternoon already. That's because I have been busy off camera, but look over here. A lovely field of oats that have germinated quite nicely. So now it's just a waiting game until this field is ready to harvest. Luckily we have the bigger harvester, so that's going to be a quick job. At least quicker than it used to be. But like I said, I have been busy off camera, as you can see from the green smear on our tires. Yes, that's right. I have been busy cutting some grass. As you can see over there, the older part of the grass field has been cut, and I will make sure that that will be how do you say that? I will use a tether so that we can create hay, and that way we have some food for the cows. But yeah, first comes the massive job of loading these wool pallets onto the trailer. That's also why I have been busy cutting the grass in April. That's because I wanted to make sure that we get the maximum best price for the wool. And well, for the last hour or something, it has not increased or decreased. Well, only 5 euros, so that is not really that much. But yeah, as you can see, 3,600. We are only 4 euros away from that, so I don't think we can complain at a price like this. Soybeans are best in June, mustn't forget about that. So yeah, wool, that's our next job. So, the loader is already here. What am I going to do first? I think I'm going to empty the shed first. Maybe we can even lift 4 pallets at once. That would be pretty good. Should be possible, to be honest. Can I... There we go. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not really sure if this is doable in a time lapse, because oh boy, I am struggling a little bit. Yeah, even though 4 pallets of wool are pretty heavy. Thank heavens we have a big wheel loader, so that is no problem for this machine. Alright, that should reduce the loading time quite a bit. But yeah, then again, I do suck a little bit at loading pallets onto a trailer. I am not the best. And yeah, it is jiggling a little bit. But there we go. I can put them on. I think. Push them forward a little bit. There we go. Stay on. Perfect. Well, maybe not perfect, but they are on. Okay, that is very nice that we can lift 4 at once. Lovely. Okay, that should really speed things up, like I said. But yeah, then again, looking at the amount of pallets we have, I am not confident that we are going to be fitting all of this wool onto the trailer. I mean, it is a bit much. So I will put 3 pallets next to each other, double stacked. See how far we get, or how far we come. How do you say that? How far we get, whatever. See how much we can load onto the trailer. And well, then we're gonna set off to the store and be stinking rich. That is absolutely fantastic. So I think I'm going to be quiet, because I'm starting to talk like a lunatic, but I also need to concentrate on loading these pallets. Just like I said, I am not very good at this. Alright, so potentially I could load maybe more onto this trailer, triple stack, but yeah, there's no way in hell I'm going to be attempting that. This took quite some finagling. It wasn't easy, as you could see in the time lapse. I was struggling quite a bit because yeah, it is a bit difficult for me sometimes, and as you can see, the pallets are moving and bouncing and the trailer is slipping and sliding all over the place. So well, just crossing our fingers that we make it to the store in one piece. But yeah, it is a good load, 42,000 liters of wool, and I think we have, well, maybe one full trailer remaining. So well, let's see what we are going to make out of this trailer load. Alright, we're almost there. Tractor is struggling to reach the top speed. But yeah, we got a brake. Don't want to send these wool pellets flying. And here we go. Time to get rich. Oh, 151,263 plus 12,913 environmental score reward. Oh my love. That brings the bank account to 181,251. Oh my god, that is extremely well. And well, since we have some money, I saw this in the sale. Yeah, this is also interesting, of course. I mean, it is a very powerful tractor, very big. But articulating tractors are not my cup of tea, as I have found out in a previous series. So I'm gonna let that one pass for now. Maybe later I will buy one if we have more money, but for now I will be looking at regular tractors like this one, or one that has the tracks. So yeah, healthy bank account. I think I'm gonna be buying that feed mixer, but I'm going back to the farm. We're gonna be loading up the trailer yet again with all the wool. And well, I will just make a quick little jump cut. I'm not gonna bore you with the loading of the trailer again. I will just load as much as I can, and then I will see you back at the sell point. Alright, here we go again with the next load. We have one extra pallet compared to the previous load. That's because one more spawned in. So we have 43,000 liters to sell. And oh boy, 155,027 plus 13 to 34. Bank account is looking pretty amazing. So this was not everything. There are 14 or 16 pallets remaining. So I'm gonna get those loaded up as well. And I will see you again at the sell point. Alright, so one extra pallet spawned in the meantime while I was loading these up, and we have 17. So this is not going to be as impressive as the previous two loads, but it will still be very good money. And there we go. That is 61,398 plus another 52,41 for the environmental score rewards. So, oh my god, our bank account is doing so well. And all that thanks to the sheep. Which is, well, to be honest, pretty amazing. I love it. So, what are we gonna be spending our money on? Well, like I mentioned, I wanted to buy this thing over here, the feed mixer for the cows. But first things first, we gotta buy some cows, of course. I have been thinking about doing it a little bit different than usual, because I am normally always going for the milk producing cows, and I think I will be doing that yet again. But I am thinking about building a second cow shed for the meat cows. So they don't produce milk, they are to be sold for the slaughter for meat. So yeah, I think that's interesting for the future. But we are already back at the farm. Let's go over to our cow shed. I can leave this over here. That's the good thing about this game. You can teleport. So, cows. I am going to be buying a few. Of course, I also have to buy a tether so that we can make some hay. They do accept grass, but grass is not a very high percentage in their productivity. So I think I'm going to be going for these. They are 12 months and they will be at puberty at 18 months, but they can reproduce at animals that are healthy and older than 18 months. Okay, puberty. So they can reach up to 18 months and then they can reproduce. Oh my life, I lost my wording there. I think I'm going to be starting off with, well, we can have 80. I think I'm going to be starting off with 10 and I will leave them to reproduce. That's also because I am not very settled in with their food just yet. So this gives me some time to prepare everything. 15 you say? Is that better? Alright, then we're going to be going for 15. Why am I going for this one? Well, these are the type of cows that I see all over the area where I live. So yeah, this brings me home. I'm not really sure what you can dump in here, to be honest. I don't know. But that means that we have to drive in here with a small trailer or maybe with the, what's it called? The wheel loader. But yeah, look at this. We have cows. Hello. Lovely cow. Just chilling out here in the sun. Without any food, of course, because I haven't made anything. Let's see, double check. Cows. Yeah, so the grass is only 40% effectiveness and hay is 80%. So since we have the grass field cut, I only have to purchase a tether to create some hay. And then we can also make the hay bales. So that's something that we're going to be doing as well, but not yet. That's something that I'm going to be saving for the next episode. I have been thinking about, like I said, buying that mixer, that feed mixer, but I also have this available. And since I said that we are going to be, well, going all out this series, why not start right now? I mean, we have the money, 80,000. We don't have to be buying anything big just yet. At least nothing comes to mind. So before I think of something, I am going to be building this. I'm going to be building the big one because if I remember correctly, this can produce 200,000 liters instead of this one. This can do 40,000. So go big or go home, as they say. Let's place it over here. I think this is fine. This enables me to put a trailer under there. Sure, no regrets. Oh, that messed up the land a little bit. I don't want that texture. There's a helicopter coming. Is that in real life or over here in the game? I think it's in game. Can you see it? Oh, there's not a helicopter. That's this damn machine that is making all the noise. Okay. My bad. I really thought I heard a helicopter. I'm sorry. Alright, beautiful. Well, maybe not beautiful, but it doesn't have to be. I think you can unload trailers here and also use a telehandler. So yeah, that is pretty good. There we go. A little bit more space. Yeah, I think that's fine. So does this machine always make noise, or... It is quite loud. Okay, so... Yeah, sure, whatever. I know how it works, I think. Right, lovely. So I think it's just always loud as hell. You can activate it and I don't see any other options, so we'll leave it there, and I think that's also going to be the end of today's episode. So the cows will be here chilling in the meantime, waiting for me to provide them with food. Like I said, that is something that we are going to be doing in the next episode. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget, guys, hit that like button, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe as well. Until the next one, guys, bye bye.